Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Deborah Jenkins, your host for Black Talk Platform. I am doing a special edition, midday edition, to Amplify for Justice, the life of Kendrick Johnson. Many of you might recall back several years ago, I believe it was 2012, that this young high school student, 17 years old, was found rolled up in a gym mat at his school, and it was determined that he committed suicide, or that the causes of his death were natural. And that has never sat well with me, nor does it sit well with his mother and father, who have for the last 8+ years been fighting for justice for their son. I had recorded an edition in my new show's pilot episode called Amplifying Voices, we have a segment that's called Amplifying for Justice. And it was Kendrick Johnson's story that I sought to amplify. I'm going to share with you the latest in what has been an arduous 8 years for his mother and father and other family members. And there is an ask in terms of amplifying for justice that will come at the end of you watching this quick video clip from one of the local news outlets in Georgia. So you see where the case is currently, and the this mother is, wow, she is a fighter, she and her husband, but she recently shared, excuse me, I'm sorry. She recently shared, while she was being interviewed by social justice activist Tamika Mallory, that every week since her son was murdered, she has been protesting in their local city of Lowndes County in Vodesta. And it's just a testament to her desire to have justice for her son. I cannot imagine being told that my child rolled himself up into a gym mat and he accidentally died as a result of that. They've been fighting, they have made they've sued. And let me tell you the crazy part of their case. Apart from the fact that they don't have their son, and that they've been told that he somehow caused his own death, they sued, and the judge in turn told them that they will be responsible for paying the legal fees of everyone they sued. And those legal fees total more than $200,000. So not only have they not received any sense of justice for the murder of their son, if you followed the case like I did years ago, you also know that when his body was returned to them for burial, when it got to the funeral home, There were no organs. He was stuffed with newspaper. This is a horrible, horrible case of a cover up, miscarriage of justice, whatever you want to call it. This family deserves justice. And so they have an ask. And so while we are amplifying for justice today, it does not come without an ask. And that ask is that you all would consider um, contacting Sheriff Paulk, whose voice you heard in that news clip. I'm going to put his information here in the banner. He's the Lowndes County Sheriff. His name is Ashley Paulk. And to be quite frank, the family is very pleased that he has reopened Kendrick's case. And so a part of the ask is that when you call, please show gratitude for Sheriff Paulk doing what no one else has done in 12 years. And what happened is, if you were listening closely to that video clip, the mother received a recording that suggests that the murderer of her son is known. So listen, let's help this family by contacting Sheriff Ashley Paulk at 229-671-2900. I don't typically come to you in the middle of the day, but I felt so committed to doing this. And like I said, I had done it a few weeks ago, but there were problems with that initial recording. And I just decided, let me jump on today because I can't sleep properly without knowing I haven't done what I could to help amplify for justice the voice of Kendrick Johnson. So if you please would consider this case, this young man's life, which was taken from him abruptly for whatever reason. He was murdered. I'm with the parents. I believe the family. I believe that he was murdered, and I believe that justice should be brought. And like Sheriff Paulk said in that clip, if this is not a credible recording, shame on the person who would get the hopes of this family up just to let them down. So we are happy that Sheriff Paulk is reopening the case. It takes you 2 or 3 minutes to try to call at 229-671-2900 to let him know that you support his investigation and that you are seeking justice along with his family. If you all would be so kind as to help amplify for justice, Kendrick Johnson's voice, I'm pretty sure that their family, whether they know you or not, will be quite pleased and happy that you've taken time to do this. That's why I'm here today in the middle of the day. And may I ask one personal favor of all of you? You didn't know it was coming up, that this show would be airing in the middle of the day. And so I don't have my typical audience, but if you could just repost this, I would really appreciate it. Repost it as often as you can, share it with others so that we can all, as an army, call and flood the telephone of the sheriff. And don't get discouraged if it's a busy signal that you receive. Just keep trying until your voice is heard on behalf of the Johnson family. And we are grateful for you and your efforts. God bless you. Stay safe. And Black Talk platform should return next Tuesday at its regularly scheduled time on Tuesday at 7 p.m. live here on Facebook and YouTube. God bless you all and have a safe day.